Hi, Alana, how are you? I'm
Hi,
Noeli from Argentina, and
nice
I
to meet
want to
you.
tell you that I'm a huge fan from
Oh,
CSI, from Law and Order, sorry.
oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. It's okay.
Eh,
I was on CSI too, so that it
yes,
works.
also since I grow up with all that series, and now seeing you here, it was like, okay, she born to be a police, I think, or
Oh, bless you. Thank you so much.
and talking about this, I want to know if did your legal order from Law and Order help you to build Isobel?
Yes, I think Law and Order was really my intro into the crime world, and it's so funny because I have gone from crime show to crime show. So I think it was really the inception of me finding my tough character because in real life I'm very easygoing and, pretty lighthearted. So creating Isabel was sort of the next step in that generation of, going from Law and Order where Connie Rubirosa was tough and a little spicy and full of opinions. So it helped kind of instill that power and that female um, boss lady, I guess. That's Isabel. Yeah.
I when I was seeing, especially in this season, that a lot of things changed for Isobel. I thought that she was an evolution from Connie, from who Connie was, and I want to know how do you see her and how it was for you to make, especially this season. I think that a lot of things change,
Yeah.
uh, coming from an accident that she afforded.
Yeah. I think Isabel, it's really interesting because when you first start a project, you don't really have a lot of personal life or a lot of uh, personality. Really, you kind of have to create it. So, being Isabel in the beginning of the episodes, she was a little more stern, and then throughout the seasons, you see her develop this friendship and love and camaraderie, and really become part of the family, which I love. And then you got to see a little more of her personality in her personal life. And how hard it is for her to play those two sides, to be the boss and the tough, parental figure and also show love when they need it and, hold them tight. You know, it's a joke on set that Jubal and I are mom and dad. Both say mom and dad are on set, because it is that vibe that the character is that parental role and she's the boss when she needs to be the boss and then she's loving and a little softer when she needs to be, which I love. I love playing that.
That game that she has, in this season, that being a boss and also a person who have a family, it's too important. But there's another aspect from her that you want to show people in this season.
Yeah, I love when you get to do personal stuff because you'll see the duality of her life because at work she is this, tough boss who makes the right decision and just justice is everything. And then there's also the softer side where you see her in love with someone and having children, and the children don't necessarily do what you need them to do all the time. And it's more like real life. And I love that. I love showing that and that she's not perfect and that she can make mistakes and her life can be threatened and there's real consequences for the storyline. So it's great the way they write things. They're so talented and it's so fun to play.
And what was the most difficult part of this change?
I remember reading the first script that said she was married, and it was really funny because it came out of nowhere. And Zico and I were laughing about it because we were like, "Wait, what? She's married? What? Wait, huh?" So that was really fun to discover and like just figure out what they're going to write for me. And my challenge is to make it real. and have a real conversation that is believable. That yes, I've been married for a while, and that's just the way it is. And OA has to look at me like, What did you say?" Um, so it's really really fun. I love to get the scripts each week and find out what we're doing and who we're becoming and where we're going and who we're going to save or not save. Yeah.
Well, about that, I think that that's why FBI has como. Sorry, I spoke in Spanish.
No, you're
Eh,
doing great.
thank you. Uh, I think that's why FBI has this reception on people that it's different. The story of the characters are so emotional in some way.
Mhm.
But why do you think people love this series?
I know that I always loved Law and Order before I was even on it. I think Wolf Entertainment does a beautiful job of telling these exciting mini movie stories that you can jump into at any time. And really, even if you've seen it before, it draws you in because there's all these twists and turns. And then they add these little personal storylines that people are excited to find out. Oh, what's my character doing? And oh my gosh, wait, who's Maggie dating? And oh, he's got a girlfriend. Oh, this is great. So I think they just do a beautiful job of that formula and bringing it. And Mike Weiss is our head writer, and he is just fabulous. The stories that they come up with, the whole team, they are so talented that it's easy to sort of become what they need you to become because it's there on the page and then you get to add your little vibe to it, which is great.
And to finish, can you please tell me three things that we must know about Isobel in this season?
In this season, uh Isabel is a justice junkie. She will always try to do the right thing. She also loves her team like a family, genuinely cares about them, and she loves her family, and she plays that duality. So
Thank you so much,
oh,
and
you're so welcome.
I really love this type of series a lot.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you for watching and cheering us on.
Thank you.